Welcome back, students. This is also another session. We are still looking at the issue of consumer behavior, the overview of consumer behavior. So, in the session 3, we'll be looking at the marketing strategy and the consumer behavior. So, the kind of strategies that the marketers actually deploy or use in an attempt of influencing consumer positively to buy whatever they want to sell to consumers. So in this session, I expect that students will be able to explain the basic impact of consumer decision on organization marketing strategy, and also describe the process of market segmentation and probably the different variables you can use to segment a consumer market, and identify the common dimension for market segmentation, discuss link between consumer behavior and the market relationship marketing. Describe the impact of marketing mix strategies on consumer behavior. All right, so let's move on. Now, consumers' impact on marketing strategy. What do you think are some of the impact of consumers on marketing strategy? Of course, marketers are there because consumers are there, and consumers are there because they know marketers are there. So, what do you think are some of the impacts? Because before a marketer will come up with a strategy, probably they have to know what the consumers need. They have to know the behavior, or in other words, the attitude and the mannerism of the consumers before they can actually formulate a marketing strategy. So indeed, consumers play a very significant role in terms of marketing strategy. So we are saying that consumers' response it is the ultimate test of whether a marketing strategy will succeed. Thus, knowledge about consumers would be incorporated into every facet of a successful marketing plan. Data about consumers will help consumers define the marketing and identify the threats and opportunities to a particular brand. So that is it. So the responses, the ideas, the perceptions of consumers and all that, marketers need all of these to be able to help them inculcate them in their marketing plan so that whatever they intend to communicate to consumers or customers, they can actually get them to buy. And that is why if you look at some of the concept of marketing, we have the marketing concept also in there, that looking at the needs of the people and coming up with product to satisfy those needs. All right. Now, market segmentation. What is market segmentation? You guys have heard about market segmentation and all that. So we are saying that when we say market segmentation, is a process of identifying groups of consumers who are similar to one another in one way or the other, and then devising marketing strategies that appeal to one or more groups. So market segmentation is that we have a broader market, and because every business will not be able to satisfy the entire market or the totality of the market, now it is up to the business or the organization in question to be able to segment the markets based on how they would want to segment it. So if you take the University of Cape Coast, for example, as a market, the University of Cape Coast has segmented its market in various ways, and that is why we have people who are doing distance, we have the sandwich, and we have what, the regular, because they have been able to they realize that there are some people who are working and who may not get the luxury of time to apply for the regular level, and therefore why don't we design a program that when they take leave or something, they can actually come and study and they'll get their certificates, as compared to somebody who have the luxury of time to come and sit regular and be going for lectures all day and all that. And you have the distance, people who are working and they want to learn in their remote or their what do you call it, remote areas. So now people can sit in their comfort of their home, as we are doing. You guys are sitting in your various homes and all that. The only thing you have to do is weekends take time and then go for lectures, and for a period of time you get a certificate and you say that you have done your degree and all that. You get a point. So that is basically what you mean by market segmentation. And we have bases of which businesses can segment this consumer market. So one of them has to do with the geographic segmentation. We have the demographic segmentation, you have the psychographic segmentation, you have the behavioral way of segmenting a market. So now when you talk about geographic segmentation, this is where a business segments a particular market based on the location or based on the geographical variables such as nation, regions, states, cities, countries, and what? Or let's say neighborhood. So here, the business may want to segment a market. For example, UCC has segmented its market based on the various regions. So now, if you go to all the regions in Ghana, they have a center of which weekends sometimes we come there to teach those people at those various what centers. You get the point. So geographic segmentation is trying to categorize your total market into what various segments based on either regions to states, cities, countries, or whatever. So maybe a business will say that I have a particular market in, let's say, US. So my market is based on the various countries. So US is one of my markets, maybe Canada, maybe Germany, you get it, and Ghana and all that. So the business has segmented the market based on what countries. And we can also do same by what? Let's say the regions. So central region, Bronga, Hafo, Volta. Now we have about 16 regions in Ghana. Then we have the demographic segmentation, which also involves dividing the market into groups based on this demographic variables such as the age, gender, family size, and even the family life cycle, occupation, income, religion, education, race, and what nationality. So here the person will look at which one of them they would want to actually use to segment the market. So if you visit, there are certain organizations that they have segmented their market based on, let's say, age. So they will say that this one is for people within the age of, let's say, 25 to 60. Some will also segment their markets based on, let's say, gender. So I produce to, let's say, sell to only females. I produce this one to sell to males. You get the point. So these are all ways of doing that. And we have the psychographic segmentation. And this one is dividing them into groups based on their social class, lifestyle, and even the personality. So there are some businesses that so for example, the iPhone, for example, there's not common, or it's not an average Ghanaian, if care is not taken, will not be able to afford these current iPhone types. You get it? So iPhone people were not actually targeting the poor. They were actually targeting the middle or probably the average income earners. The people who are doing something for themselves and they can actually save something to buy. They were not targeting the poor. So here we are saying they are targeting what? A particular personality. So people who have certain personality and would want to associate themselves to a particular product, so that when people see them, oh, this person in this particular category, you get, and even social class, and even again lifestyle. And then we have the behavioral segmentation, which also talks about dividing the market based on the knowledge, attitude, use, or response to a particular product. So how consumers actually behave towards a particular product, businesses can actually capitalize on that to actually segment their market. So for example, occasion. And we know when we are approaching Christmas, how people the desire people actually have in buying certain goods. They want to buy this affordable chicken and all that because it is Christmas, and then probably you have to do something nice for the family, delicious and all that. You get the point. So that this probably one of the examples you can actually. So I remember one time during the Christmas, for example, my girlfriend was saying that I forgot, Christmas is coming. Let me go and get some what do you call it, chicken, and come and put it in the fridge so that at least when it's time you can actually do justice to it. You can disgrace the kitchen. You get it. Somebody will say kitchen. So that is it. It depends on the school you attended. So chicken. So occasion actually gives people some kind of behavior towards a particular product. And we have the benefit sort. So that is benefit segmentation, is to group buyers according to the different benefit that they seek from a particular product. And of course, if somebody is using an iPhone, surprisingly, they perform similar functions, but the kind of benefit the person would want to get from the use of the iPhone will be different from another person using the same type of an iPhone. So these are different perspective in terms of behavior wise. Okay. Now we move on to relationship marketing. Now we are saying that in this our era, or in our current dispensation, marketing has moved from just transaction to relationship. Now businesses or consumers would want to feel that business value them, and therefore marketers have also developed strategy to be able to be close to the consumers wherever they are, and that is what we call relationship marketing. So are attempting to develop an ongoing, expanding exchange relationship with their firm's customers. So marketers have realized that the key success is to building relationship but between brands and customers that will last for what, a lifetime. So now people are not just interested in, oh, I have this customer, they will buy something and they will go. They will want to have a cordial relationship and what do you call it, extended relationship with them. And that is why sometimes they keep database of customers. Sometimes you visit the outlet and then they ask that, please can I write your name? May I know your name, your full name, your telephone number? And because we are in a hurry to get out, we tell you I don't have, some even will say I don't have a phone. Meanwhile, you are holding a phone. You get it. So the person is actually in a hurry to leave, but they want to use those details probably to be communicating to you sometime, maybe from time to time, and probably to find out your experience with whatever you bought from them. And that is why, for example, in the other businesses, probably sometimes you'll be there and they will be sending you messages, happy birthday. And even those that for example, in quotes, the rich people, these organizations sometimes even buy them car. You see the difference when you are buying, those people, because they buy in bulk and huge and all that, they will be there, their birthday, they will give them probably a cake, sometime even those big people, a car, just to show appreciation that they love doing business with them. And if this relationship marketing has an implication, so the market impact on what consumers. So the application of consumer behavior focus on the development of regulation of or effect of market strategy. And we are saying that we all live in a world that is what significantly influenced by the action of marketers. So one way or the other, the behavior of consumers sometimes is being influenced by the action of what marketers. Sometimes the way they communicate to us, the way they portray some certain goods and services. You say, hey, this thing, if I go and buy, I'm done. But by the time you realize it's not like that. So that is it. Now, the marketing mix strategies or the strategies. What the marketing mix strategies does that basically boils down to. So traditionally or preliminary, we have four main marketing mix, which has to do with the product, the price, the place, and what the promotion. And if you read extensive further, you realize that there has been an extension. Now we don't have four marketing mix, you have seven. So you have the process, the physical evidence, and the people that has been added based on people's what opinion or research. So these are the various strategies. So if you take the product includes the total bundle of utility obtained by consumers in an exchange process. So the various kinds of goods and services and all that the consumer will get in an attempt of exchanging a particular thing is what you call the product. And the price is the cost given by a consumer in exchange for a particular product. And place involves the effective outlet through which the product are being sold. So a kiosk, a mall. So the place is what you call, yes, is what you know now the outlets, where the person will trip in there and go and buy. And promotion, the advertisements, the advertising, the public relation, the sales promotion, buy one get one free. You go there, they'll be making on buy one get one free, and you go there, you buy one, you want to take another one for free, and they will tell you that, oh, it is just a mere path. You get it? And this, all of this has implication. Normally we say those things, if you know you don't want, you won't give the person another in addition for free. Don't do it. Don't say it. It's unethical in marketing. Yeah, so in conclusion, we have talked about the consumer response as being the ultimate of marketing strategy. We have talked about the various marketing strategies. We have talked about the various ways of segmenting a market and all that. So I expect you'll be able to actually answer certain questions on that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.